Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be taking you through a powerful automation setup that I built. This is perfect for anyone who is hiring. If you're a solopreneur, if you are a small business owner, or if you're a hiring manager. When you put out a job or you're hiring for a role, what you do is you have your job description and then you put it out on maybe LinkedIn or any job board that you choose, and you have your email there, and people can email you and send their CVs to apply for the role. And normally you can get like hundreds of CVs or applications coming in for that specific role. And you will need to go into your emails, open each and every CV, scroll through it, and check their skills, experiences. It can be quite hectic and it takes a lot of time. Imagine you're applying for a role and then you have even 50 entries. Now you have to open each of these 50 emails one after the other and then go through each individual CV and check which people are qualified for the role, which people are not qualified, their experiences and all that. It's hectic. That is where this automation comes in. So this automation is to save you hours of time scrolling through your email, opening each and every CV, going through the skills, going through the experiences, going through all that to tell if the candidate is qualified or not, and then saving that data in a sheet or a database so that you don't lose track of the emails and the CVs that you've checked. So what does this automation do? Basically, this automation is supposed to automate the whole process I just described. Let's go through it. So before we come into the automation, I have my database here. I'm using Airtable for my database. So this is my database, and you just need to come in here and create a table and put the various. So I just created the name, the skills, the summary, qualification status, resume link, and date added. That's all I entered. This was an empty sheet. So this was my first test. And you can see from here, we have the individual's name, their email, the role they are applying for, the years of experience, the skills, and then their summary. The automation would let you know if they are qualified or not. If you don't trust it, or if you are doubting it, or you just want more information, you can click on the link and then you would view their resume. Then in this table, we have the roles. So these are the roles you are applying for. It can be active or inactive. You can add as many roles as you are hiring for, and then add a job description for each role. This is very essential. Okay, so now let's go into the automation. Like I said, you're hiring for a role, you've put out flyers and you've placed your role on job board, so you are getting email. So the first trigger is from the email. The setup would search through your email for any new email that is matching this. Now what search are we trying to match? We are matching a search that has subject lines that have applications in them, because you can be hiring for separate roles. Once they have the word application in them, this automation will pick that up, and then we filter by making sure it has an attachment added to it. We don't want to filter by the role, because you can use the same automation to manage every role you are hiring for. So from here, you can add all the roles that you are hiring for, and then you can use this to manage it. So when the automation picks up the email, it saves the CV to Google Drive, and you would have to create a folder for your application. So it will save the CV or the attachment, whether it's one attachment or two attachments. It will save everything to Google Drive, and then it would extract the content of the CV. Then we send it to ChatGPT. So the content of the CV, it would have the person's name, their job summary, skills, their experiences, everything listed. Now we'll send that to ChatGPT and extract the fields that we have in our table, which is this. We have the name, the email, the role the individual is applying for, the years of experience, the skills, their professional summary, and the qualification status. So the qualification status is not in the CV. So it's these fields that will be extracted. And if you read this one, Suzie Ekeha is a virtual assistant and project coordinator. So this is ChatGPT's summary of the individual's experience. So it would extract this, but then we also want it to let us know based on the job description if the person is qualified or not qualified. So we have that pulled up here. So in this step is finding this record, which is the roles that we are applying for. So it would find this record and then pick the job description here, and then it would add it to our ChatGPT prompt and let us know that, okay, so based on this job description, then you can qualify either the person is qualified or not, which we have here. So based on job description, then you can classify the candidate as qualified if their skills, experiences, or background align with the responsibilities or requirements in the job description. And here we've put even partially. So maybe the person doesn't fit everything in the job description, but then they fit 70% of it, it will pick it up. So that's what this does. This brings out the job description, and the job description will fit the role they are applying for. So that's what this format, the subject line, and pick the role, which is automation specialist. Then the job description for automation specialist is found, and then that is sent into ChatGPT. So now ChatGPT extracts all the data, summarize their experiences, and then lets you know if the individual is qualified or not. Then it updates your table. So this was the first run. This was my test run. So it would update the table. So from here, you can see that the person's name is Susie, and this is their email, and the job they're applying for is an automation specialist. And this is essential because, like I said, you can use it to manage all the roles you're applying for. So it just makes sense that the role the individual is applying for appears, and the years of experience they have, and then their skills. So here you can see Airtable, Zapier, Notion, Trello, Google, and all that. Then ChatGPT gives us a summary of the individual's work experience. Then ChatGPT will classify whether the person is qualified or not. So you could have a lot of people qualified, and then now you can go in to check those people you want. It just makes it easier because if you have a bunch of people applying for the role, some people will not necessarily be qualified, but then they just want to apply. So this will give you something to start with. And depending on what you're looking for, you can make it stricter. So I could make this strict and remove the even partially from there, so it's strictly according to the job description. So yeah, that is basically what this automation does. And like I said, this automation can save you hours of work and headache because it saves you time going through your email and opening a CV one after the other to check even those that are not qualified, those that don't even fit the role at all. It saves you that stress. So let's publish this and then we can give it a test. I'll name it my hiring CV. And then we can publish this. So now our automation is on and we can test this. So let me apply for a role real quick. We're sending it to it's right. And then the subject is application for. Normally when you see job roles, the person can say, send CV to this email with the subject line. I recommend you use that for this automation. It makes it easier. Application for automation specialist. So when you create the job listing on whatever job board or flyers, you can let the person know, send email to so and so with the job title or the subject line, application for automation. That way it can just easily pick it up. Let me paste this and then attach a CV. Now from the first record, it should qualify because we are hiring for an automation specialist and the person has some skills and experience of an automation specialist. So let's see what if the person doesn't have any at all. And then we can send it. Now we send the email. So let's wait and see what our automation pulls up. So it has extracted a field from the CV we submitted. And here you can see that it returned not qualified because we are hiring for an automation specialist. And the individual is a principal nursing officer. So I intentionally use the CV so that we see if the qualification status actually works. So this role field is the role of the individual. So you can see their email, the years of experience. If she was applying for a nursing job, this would be fire. But then she is not, just applying for an automation job. So we have not qualified. And then you can go through the email. So that is it for our automation video and automation system. If you are interested in a similar system, if you would like something like this built for your business or for yourself, a hiring manager, a solopreneur, a small business owner, or someone who is in the process of hiring, you can kindly reach out to me and I would love to help you from creating the Airtable database to creating the automations, the ChatGPT ChatGPT prompt, everything based on the role you're hiring for and structured to your business. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and share and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you think this automation would really help you or not. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.